Hello, I'm Pastor Emmanuel Adjei, and I welcome you to a daily walk with God. In today's episode, we want to have a summary of what we have learned so far about God, because we're going to go to the next phase or the next stage of knowing more concerning this God that we want to walk with. And so there are 7 key points that I just want to draw from the previous lessons to help us to have a good summary about who God is. The first one is that God cannot sufficiently be defined by anyone apart from himself. So far with what we have said concerning God, there's no one that can sufficiently give a definition concerning who God is. There's no one that can come up with a definition and say this is a comprehensive definition of God apart from God himself. And so I want to understand that this God cannot be defined by any human being. That is why human philosophy cannot comprehend this God, because it takes God to define God. The second point is that God is who he says he is. And this point is a point that I want to continue to reiterate, that whoever God says he is, that is what he is. And there's no going back on his word about who he says he is. Because guess what? Before God ever declares anything, he has already accomplished it. He has already finished it. The third thing is that all things that exist begin with God and ends with him. Yet he himself does not have a beginning or an end. Everything that is in existence actually begins with God. Everything that has been created begins with God and it ends with God. Yet God himself does not have a beginning. It doesn't have an end. You can't trace the history of God to a particular time and say that this is where God began. I mean, it's something that you can't understand by the human mind. But God exists by himself, and out of him proceeds all things. And everything has its beginning and its end in him. Yet he doesn't have a beginning and an end. God willing, tomorrow we'll look at the next 4, and I trust that it shall be a great blessing to us. Stay blessed and see you same time tomorrow.